everybody, this is Mike McKillsby Call Me, and welcome back to Steins Gates. So in this episode, let's see if Okabe can save Mayuri from her fate in the future. So let's just begin. Alright, I'm loading a last save file.
Mayuri.
No matter how many times I call her name, Mary doesn't answer. Mary is standing in front of a grave, gazing at the sky. The grave belongs to her grandmother, who died when Mary was 11 years old. Her parents were already busy with work, so her grandmother was her only companion. I was close to Mary's family, so her death was sad for me too. At the wake, I expected Mary to break down and cry. She didn't, and instead she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. 6 months went by. I had advanced to middle school, so Mary and I no longer commuted together. But whenever I passed the cemetery on the way home, Mary would always be standing there. Every day, rain or shine, she would stand for hours before the grave, staring wordlessly at the sky as if she could see our grandmother in heaven. In her hands, an old pocket watch. The watch had belonged to her grandmother. Mayuri had always held it when visiting the grave. No matter how many times I called her name, Mary did not answer. Back then, Mary wouldn't talk to anyone. Not to me, not even to her parents. Whenever I saw her standing there, staring at the sky, I felt unease grip my heart. Her gaze was so earnest, her intention so pure, that I fear some power might grant her wish and carry her off to heaven to join her beloved grandmother. And so, to ensure that nothing like that happened, I had made sure to stop by the cemetery every day. I would stand next to the sky-gazing Mayuri and call her name.
Mayuri.
But no matter how many times I called her, Mary wouldn't reply. The only sound in the lonely cemetery was the echo of my voice, calling her name. It was raining that day, too. Mary had a light blue umbrella. In contrast to the umbrella's color, the sky was glazed gray, covered in clouds. After a while, the rain stopped. Rays of light shone through the gaps in the clouds, a stunningly beautiful sight. Rembrandt's rays, they are called, or sometimes the angel's ladder. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through the cemetery. It caught Mary's umbrella and carried it to the sky. Mary seemed not to notice. She kept staring at the sky. And then, slowly, so very slowly, she stretched her hand out to the sky, as if to grasp the rays of light, as if her grandmother were reaching down to pull her up. And then, she lifted herself on her toes. Okay. To me, it looked as if she was floating up towards heaven. Impulsively, I grabbed Mary's outstretched hand and pulled her into my embrace. In retrospect, my fears were just a childless fantasy. By the time, I truly believed that Mary might vanish.
どこにも行かせないぞ。連れてなんて行かせない。
I realized how embarrassing the words coming from my own mouth were.
マユリは俺の人質だ。人体実験の生贄なんだ。
It was the first excuse that came to mind. Before her grandmother died, Mary and I were fans of a popular TV series about costume heroes battling evil. I particularly admired the villain, the mad scientist. I even got pretty good at mimicking his lines. Now I was doing it to hide my embarrassment. I could feel my face growing red, but I kept up the mad scientist act all the same. If nothing else, it was better than admitting my insecurities.
どこにも逃がさないからな。
As I said this, I realized that Mary was shaking. She whispered. It was the first time in 6 months that I had heard her speak. Her voice was choked with tears. She smiled happily. Tears fell from her eyes. And then Mary buried her face in my chest. Fuck. God, it was the first 5 minutes. Alright, 1 second, I need to get a drink of water. Where am I? Who am I? I can't see. I can barely think. A terrible screech fills my head, like feedback from a giant speaker. It penetrates my brain like 100 sharp needles, stabbing me right behind the eyes. I thought brains were supposed to feel pain. Okay. And there's more. I feel a shiver of pleasure beneath the pain, and a terrible itching like my body's on fire.
Okabe?
Uh-huh. I want to crack open my skull and tear out my brain. I want to scrape out my soft gray matter with my fingers and eat it. The soul of my brain is driving me crazy. Who am I?
ちょっと岡部、どうしたのよ。
Suddenly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. I slowly come back to my senses. I'm in the lab, standing in front of the phone wave with my cell phone to my ear. No, not the phone wave. Since the headgear is attached to it, it's the time leap machine. It's hard to breathe. Give me oxygen. I hear a low, wheezing groan and realize that it's coming from my own throat. I close my mouth, then take a deep breath. I don't know if I exactly wanted to hear these sounds right now, but I know that he's in pain from the time leap. But if you close your eyes and don't know the context... Oh god. Why am I thinking this? The insides of my throat feel like they're burning. I resist the urge to cough and continue filling my lungs with air. I notice that I'm drenched in sweat. The drops sliding down my forehead are annoying. I try to wipe them away with the back of my right hand. My hand obeys, slowly. Something is off. It's like my body and my mind aren't totally in sync with each other. Almost as if this isn't really my body. As if my nerves aren't communicating properly with my extremities. I try blinking slowly. This might just be my imagination. Could this be exhaustion? I haven't slept much lately. I try to move my hand again. There's no disconnect this time. This is my body.
Okabe? 聞いてる?
A familiar voice. I turn around slowly. Karasu is there. She stares at me, perplexed.
どうしたのよ。急にすごい声出して。
One second, I need to readjust my mouse real quick since I kind of moved it earlier when I was switching hands. There we go. What is she talking about?
具合悪いの?
I try answering, but my voice doesn't work too well. Even more bewildered, I clear my throat several times.
いや問題ない。
そうだったらさっさと出かける準備しなさいよ。買い出し行くんでしょ。
買い出し
For what? I search my memories. The moment I do, images appear in my mind like a string of exploding light bulbs.
人間は根源的に時間的存在者である。
I was not expecting this.
もう大丈夫だね。
Uh-oh. I remember now. I use a time loop machine.
未来の記憶を思い出すのよ。
That's right! What am I sitting around for?
ここはどこだ。
は？
I grab Kursu's shoulders and pull her close.
今は何時だ。何月何日の何時何分だ。
痛い。落ち着け。
落ち着いていられるか。買い出しって言ったか。
I need to switch hands real quick. Which shopping trip is she talking about? Oh, Daru's sitting at his computer, staring at us wide-eyed.
ダル、今日は何日だ。今は何時なんだ。
13日の5時ちょっと過ぎだけど。
It's the 13th, a little past 5.
成功したのか。
Oh, before we go on with anything, I want to check if Okabe has any new messages, because he might have a message on his phone. No. Well... what did I do? Hold up, okay. His last message was from Shining Finger on 8/11. Okay, that's a good thing I want to point out. Okay, that's the last message he's received so far. Alright, here we go. Back to the game. Did I manage to time loop in the middle of all that chaos? Do my memories really jump through time? Does that mean I've leaped into my past self? Is there a chance that it was all a dream? Thinking back, forward, it doesn't seem real. Commandos breaking into a lab? It's like something out of a Hollywood movie. But the sight of Mary, broken and bloody, is burned into my eyes. I remember the smell of blood, the sound of the gunshot, the weight of the headgear on my head, the pain of the bullet tearing through my arm, Kursu screaming, Suza fighting to defend us. I remember it all vividly. I touched my arm. No bullet holes, no pain even. Was it all a dream? I don't know. I never time leaped before. I can only hope that it was a dream. A future like that is too much to bear. I recall Mary's last moments and fill my eyes with tears. I force the tide of emotion back.
参りは
I look around the lab. Kursu and Dara are here. But I can't find Mary.
参りはどこに。
どこってルカシのところに行くってさっき言ってたじゃんか。オカリン聞いてなかったん？
That's right. Mary went to beg Luko to wear her costume. She won't return until it's time for the party. What do I do? What do I believe? Was it a dream? Or was it real? If it was a dream, then I don't have to worry about anything. If it was real, then I need to act now. I take a deep breath.
あれは夢だったんだ。
knowing what may happen in the future, it wasn't a dream, Ocarine.
あんなの現実に起きるはずがない。
It was a nightmare brought out on by anxiety, that's all. There's no other logical explanation. I desperately persuade myself that it's so. Little do I know that I will soon regret my foolishness. Kursu goes shopping alone. I stay aloud with Daru, waiting for Mary to return. Oh my god. Are we actually gonna go through the same scene again because Okabe didn't believe it the first time? Oh my god. An innocent smile. Mary is alive. Nothing will happen to her. I was worried for nothing. Once Susan arrives, we began the meeting.
Okari, Okari! フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね、声をかけたんだけど、今日は無理って言われちゃった。
I heard these words before. Deja vu, a trick of the mind, not the trick of the mind, a trick of the mind. There's multiple tricks of the mind. What is exactly deja vu? The feeling of having experienced something before, despite not actually having experienced it. It feels like you're recalling a genuine past. It feels like you're recalling a genuine past experience, as opposed to an imagined experience or a dream. However, you are unable to recall when and where that experience had occurred, which results in an intense feeling of strangeness. The cause of deja vu has yet to be determined. One theory is that it is a physiological phenomenon caused by a temporary desynchronization of the recollection and storage functions of memory. The cause is theorized to be spasms in the brain's para-hippocampal gyrus, which is in charge of spatial reasoning and the cessation of familiarity. A lot of big words. Just a lot of big words to read all at once. Okay, there we go.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか。
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会。
しまった、応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
あとね、ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。
ここに来たらまたマヨリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
It's just like my dream. I've never remembered a dream this vividly before. I can remember every word that was spoken.
コスプレの件か。もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか。
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。
可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。
クリスちゃんもね、可愛いよね。
え？
ねえねえ、今度のコミマに出てみない？新作は無理だけどね、去年作ったブラチューのセイラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスちゃんにちょうど合うと思うし。
私がコスプレか。ちょっと興味ある。あ、でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。
着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。コスプレにはそうさせる魔物さんが住んでるんだ。そういえばクリスちゃんっていつも可愛い制服着てるよね。でもこんな制服
Are we going to go through this entire scene?
これ2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
あやめ院なんだ。あそこの制服もともと可愛いもんね。 でもクリスちゃんの改造センスはね、すごくいいかも。明日コス持ってくるね。そしたら試着してくれる？
いいわ。
撮影会は何時からですか？
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
だってブラチューのセーラっしょ。あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
パンモロ？
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
嘘。
大丈夫だよ。クリスちゃんは知らないかもだけどね、去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
日本終わってた。
What? Okay, that's a new line. That's a new one. I did not see that one earlier. Japan is over. I think I would remember that from last week.
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Suha speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kursu again. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. I remember this too. I feel like I'm losing my mind here.
マキセクリスを信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
それどういう意味？この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？
直接は何も。でも私君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。
何よ私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
だろうね。でも私知ってんだから。君の本質ってのをさ。
へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。
つまり言いがかりってことか。
事実だってば。おかり。
Mary clings to me with teary eyes.
二人を止めて。
Should I listen to Mary's plea, like I did in the dream? Knowing that I can't stop the fight, should I just let Mary handle it instead? I don't know. I can't move a muscle.
もう。
Mary pouts, then goes over to the two girls. Oh. What up? Ah, froze.
二人とも聞いて。マユシーはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Tara comes over to chat with Suzaha, and gradually peace returns to the lab. Kursu is in the element room, making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. P. But I can't pay attention to what I see on the screen. It doesn't enter my head. Mary sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、オカリ、なんだかね、ここ何週間ですごく賑やかになったね。
It will be more lively in the next 10 minutes. Stop it. Why are you saying the same things as in that terrible dream? It was a dream. It has to be a dream.
楽しいね。
Mary smiles happily, not noticing my lack of reply.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシーは思うんだ。まずね、椅子が足りないのです。買ってこなくちゃだよ。オカリンはお金ある？
I shake my head wordlessly. For some reason, I'm afraid to look at Mary in face. English I speak. For some reason, I'm afraid to look Mary in the face.
じゃあマユシンのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。あとはね、電子レンジ新しいの買わないとジューシー唐揚げナンバー1が温められないよ。
Seeing Mayuri with that angry of an expression is still kind of scary to me because you never see Mayuri angry except for in this sprite of her, which, oh my god, it's kind of scary for how happy of a character she is. Characters who are usually happy are scary when they're angry. That's my opinion. And I'm standing by it.
オカリン、大丈夫？元気ないよ。
いや、
Oh.
体調良くないのかな。だったらね、休まなきゃ。横になる？膝枕してあげるよ。
そんな恥ずかしいことを。
Before I can finish, the television interrupts me with an urgent news bulletin. Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Kaihin Tohoku lines. The subtitles read, oh my gosh, again. The subtitles read, terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Kaihin Tohoku lines.
爆破テロ予告？
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
嘘だろ。
It's the same. Every last thing, the same.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
It was a dream.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
It had to be a dream. But if it was a dream, then why?
聞いてる？
タイムリープマシンは完成してるけど。
そっか。私、用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
So that leaves the lab without another word.
なんなの？彼女。
Does she know what's about to happen? Nothing's going to happen. The break-in was a dream. But no matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching at my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling, too, from the dream. Did I choose wrong? Was I granted a second chance only to let it go to waste? I stopped feeling against my fingers. I looked down to see Mary's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see a worried grin in her face. I reflexively look towards the door. If the dream wasn't a dream, then any second now. It happens exactly as I remember. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did live through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change this present. No, shut up, Windows. Not now. Never. Don't update. God damn it. Is this why my computer's slow? Can I pick a time? Yeah, okay, here we go. God damn it, Windows. I was supposed to change this present to stop the madness about to unfold. But I told myself it was a dream and wasted my chance to save everyone.
動くな！全員両手を上げろ！
Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I left through time? The sounds of heels echo down the hallway. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryamoka. The woman who will kill Mary. The dream was real. Those are the memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it.
萌香さん、これって。
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
If I kill her first, will Mary live? I consider the option, but soon give up. The real danger is the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. My only hope is for Suza to make her move before Mary is shot. Is there even a chance?
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫太郎、橋田至、3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。
And move the mouse real quick. There we go.
どこへ？
I have no words.
せめて理由と行き先を教えてほしいんだけど。拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。手荒な真似はしたくない。3人とも一緒に来て。なんで3人なの？何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
That line was just as painful as the first time. Poor Mary. She doesn't deserve any of this. God damn it! In reply, Mocha pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. It's happening again.
一緒に来てもらうのはあなたたちの口を封じるため。それは拒否しても変わらない。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
Mocha slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at.
椎名真由里は必要ない。
I try to shout, "Stop!" My voice catches my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. I turn to Kurisu for help. Kurisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might just start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone. Anyone! Please! Stop her! Stop Mocha!
セルンのために FP のためにセルンのために FP の。
Her lips close tightly. A sharp, crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Mocha pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mary's forehead. It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then, the smell of blood. That was a little bit longer and louder than the first time Daru screams, I think. That sounded a little bit different from the first time he screamed. Did they, every time a character screams, did they film a new scream? Now that's impressive. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. In my arms, Harry takes one long, ragged breath, and then... She's dead. Mary's dead. Again. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上の警告はしない。抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
I hear a voice. But I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I let Mary die again. Because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mary down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes a hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Mocha.
Okabe!
Kurisu grabs my hand before I can take another.
ダメよ。
離せ。
ダメだってば殺されちゃう。
Mocha's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger's already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ。
抵抗するなら。岡部、お願い。今は従って。このままじゃあんたも殺される。
I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then, something small and round strikes Mocha's gun hand. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone.
伏せて。
The next events transpire exactly as I remember. Susa appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch Remainman with a series of swift, precise maneuvers.
こいつ。
The dark-skinned man, the last one standing, takes aim at Susa with his assault rifle. Before he can fire, Susa snatches the stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without stopping, Susa delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to the man's jaw.
そこまでよ。
Mocha and Susa point their guns at each other. Stand up. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者？
42
She glances at me.
テレビ
This time, I already know what she means.
点灯済み
I take a break from the element room.
動くな。それはこっちのセリフ。
Kursu is right behind me. I grab the headgear and jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation.
岡部、私が。
俺が飛ぶ。
でも、もし失敗したら。
設定を頼む。
There's no time to argue. I grab most thing from the shelf. Kursu bites her lip and starts setting up the X68000.
岡部倫太郎、一人行って。殺せ、使わせるんだ。
Before the crew come in and enters the element room, I push a switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see.
岡部、本当にいいの？タイムリープしてもいいの？ねえ！
やれクリス。マシンを動かせ。
I see blue white light shining through the smoke. This charge is starting! The light rapidly goes brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open! I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. This is reality. This wasn't a dream. I burned that fact in my mind to prepare the time leap. One more chance. The shaking begins.
もう一度飛んでくれ。
Once more, the world explodes into light. And we are back into the past. So that's all I will have been reading this. That's all I will be reading this time. Holy crap. That was probably one of the more, oh my god. But anyways, that was all I have for this time. I'm sorry, I'm an incomprehensible mess towards the end of the videos. Yes, professional, let's read it on YouTube. Professional. That's a lie. But anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and there'll be more Steins game in the future. We will be seeing if Okabe can do the biggest task he has to face yet. Save Mayuri. But we don't know if he can complete this goal until next time. So I would like for you all to leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Mikhail!
OK OK